welcome to Ply Podcast, episode 25.
We're getting up there.
Yeah, we are. You're making me feel old. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we're happy to be with you here today. We have a few things to get started with here. Irene's going to start us off with our administrative portion.
All right. I wanted to mention again, repeatedly until August 1st, 2018, that we have a new to me sock cal going on. How you doing with it, Angie?
Socks? I'm not allowed to say that word. My mom said it's a bad word. I think it's a swear word.
No, it's not. No. Anyway, this sock cal is about doing a pair of socks, knitting up a pair of socks that are using a technique that is new to you. So top down, cuff down, toe up.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So the rules are on our Ravelry group page. So chatter away, get your socks done, and there'll be a beautiful prize at the end.
Oh, the prize is so fabulous.
And thanks for sending all the pictures you guys that are posting. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I love looking at
them.
It's
really nice.
do.
And the chatter is nice because we're actually talking to people we don't know. And it's
and we're a
sweet.
community now.
Yes.
We're a community.
Yay.
It's
sock
lovely.
Community. Oh,
yeah.
That's a swear word.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry,
moving
on. Okay. So we're going to move on to what am I wearing?
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing, Ange?
Okay. So I dug this out of my closet and I don't have a whole lot of information on it, except for this is one of the first things that I ever knit. So I had been crocheting for years, so I was already a yarn snob, and I really liked my nice fancy yarn. So the yarn, I believe, is Blue Heron. And we're talking, this is old like dirt.
Yeah, I bet
so
you're right.
I believe it's Blue Heron. It's like a brown that kind of goes back
how
and forth.
glittery
and
it's
it has, I don't know if you can
sparkles.
see how glittery it is, but it's a very glittery.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Oh, is it nice?
So
boy, for a first knit project, I think it was beautiful.
So it's a Mobius.
Yeah.
And back in the day when I first started knitting, I was really into watching that Vicky Howell knitting show. And she had, and I'm probably going to butcher it name, Cat Bordy.
Cat Bordy sounds
Bordy?
right.
Yes.
I think Cat Bordy.
She had her on there and she was showing how she could do this Mobius cast on, and she was like holding it behind her back and doing it, and I was like so flabbergasted. I got all excited about it. I ran out and bought the book, and the book was called Treasury of Magical Knitting. And that's where I saw the pattern, and I just started practicing, and boom, I whipped this sucker up. And I wear it a lot because it's kind of a polished cotton.
Oh, it feels nice.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
very
I
nice.
have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Blue Heron skein.
And it wears really well, because considering this is probably 24 more years old.
Wow.
So, but I really like it. So that's what I'm wearing
cool.
today.
Very nice.
And like I said, it's one of my beginner projects, so it's not, there are a lot of mistakes, which I will not show you, but
We don't need to see mistakes.
Mobius is fun to knit. So if you've never knit one, it is kind of fun.
I've done it by mistake before.
Oh! Yeah, well, here's the idea. You make a mistake, go ahead and keep going, because it is a neat thing.
No.
Yeah, because really it's just the twisted, it's got like that twist in it, so that when you put it on, it actually twists on purpose.
So when you're making hats and they tell you when you're joining in the round,
Be careful not to twist.
So this is
what would happen. This is
okay.
purposely twisted.
Exactly what would
Interesting.
happen.
Yeah. So what are you wearing, my dear?
Well, I'm wearing the Silver Leaf
Yay!
by Lisa Haynes, and this was, I think, something I showed on our very first podcast.
That's one of my
That was
favorite
very-
patterns
yeah.
I've knit so far.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm going to do it, but
You need to do it, Joyce. It's
It is, yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, the section of the pattern section
All right,
that
when I
looks
go
like a
home
leaf
today,
is very
I
fine.
will look for my
Yarn.
yarn.
Yeah.
I know I bought it. I will
Why
wear it.
not?
Some people knit it in one complete color, but I really
That's right.
like it when you split out the
I
leaf
think the
section.
actual pattern is in one
solid
solid
color.
color.
But when you split out those leaves, they really show
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, very
So
pretty.
I did
Nice
two.
little
I
pop.
did one in green and one in black and hot pink.
that
See,
was
that's what I'm doing, the black and white.
nice.
I
Yeah.
just have to find my yarn.
Yeah, the black and hot pink was
real
like,
nice.
yeah, I would make 100 of them. It's and what a great, easy, quick gift.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Start thinking about that
Yeah.
Christmas and July knitting. We need to start thinking about
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you wearing, my dear?
I can't even say this name. I want to say
Nayadia?
Nayada. Naida. and it's it's
A paid Ravelry pattern.
yeah, it's a paid Ravelry pattern, and the yarn is El Lindo.
El Lindo.
El Lindo. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, even though. And I will say this is not my shawl. This is the shop shawl. But
I
it's
think Linda made it.
Wow. Oh
Right,
my
even
gosh.
Yeah, but I think
People,
oh, look at how
it's
look at the little
beautiful.
fans in there.
Yeah, you see them?
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
think
is
I'd have
that
to make this one.
beautiful?
Yeah,
It's
this
very
is
large shawl.
Very large and very lightweight. Again, another one of those ones for the grocery store, the luncheon, the whatever. Where
Oh,
you-
it's so nice.
Yeah.
And look
too
at
much
the ends.
industry.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
little
it's
knot in it.
really, really
Very,
nice.
very.
I like the
love
yarn.
I love how it
Look
drapes.
at that.
The yarn
Summer
is-
knitting.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
nice.
But this is a very large one. I don't know I wonder how much if it comes in just one size.
I know. I can look it up.
I think there's
All right.
something
Well,
to be
it's all
said about
twisted up
the
over
yarn.
here. Okay, fix me, Ange, because I'm falling
Fix
apart.
me,
Okay,
fix
there we go.
me. Okay.
I really
There
like
we
it.
go.
It just looks so stylish.
Yep.
Very cute.
And I love the color.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
it's almost like a linen-y kind of. I think it is linen.
Yeah.
I think it is linen.
Yeah, it's lovely. It really is. Nice drape.
So, yeah. So now we're going to be moving
What are you
on.
doing? Or,
Uh,
no,
yeah.
what are we doing? Or
What did I finish?
Finish.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Well, we did
What would be next?
What did I finish?
Got to read the agenda.
Okay, at least I'm not the
She
only
types
one.
the agenda nice and large for me, so I don't have to wear my readers the whole time, and then she doesn't even look at it. Okay, it's like this big, so I can see it. No, I'm not.
I'm
kidding.
such a good
I'm not
secretary.
kidding. Look at that. Okay, so I mean the letters are huge, so I don't have to wear my readers. What did I finish? All right, I brought another oldie but goodie, long time ago
Ooh.
knit, and I have to look what it's called because I keep forgetting. All right.
This is
This
really large.
is huge. Okay.
Oh.
Isn't that fun? So now I
Oh
know
my
that
goodness.
the purple in there is JoJo Land. Couldn't tell you the colorway.
Oh, wow.
And the green is Wonderland.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I like this.
And it's the pattern is called Hoxley, Hoxley, by
I may
Vic.
have to say that again after we put this down.
Okay. So
Okay.
the pattern is called Hoxley, Hoxley, by Victoria Myers. It is on Ravelry.
Very cute.
I loved it. A lot of people made that a long time ago. But I like it because it's big. And I like the mix of the colors. And if you use something that kind of changes colors like that purple does,
Yeah,
it's
like a
shades of
gradient.
purple,
Yeah,
it really turns out cute. And it's $4.95 on Ravelry. So
It's really nice. It's you paired it with nice colors.
I love purple
Yeah.
and green together. Oh,
It's really
Very cute.
You know, I like stands out in a crowd, and I think that does. For
that's
sure,
our
for
Ange.
sure. Yeah.
Can't miss her in a crowd.
No, just wait till you see my car. So what did you finish, my dear?
I finished The Rainfall by Margaret Craig.
Oh,
Meg from Wool and Cookies and I were doing this together as a knit along.
Isn't that cute?
And you'll have to pardon, it's got a little wrinkle in it where it's been on the hanger for a couple of weeks. But it's, let me make sure I got the right side. This is the right side.
Oh boy.
And it turned out really, really lovely.
I love this
And
about
it's
it.
very long.
How it has this
And
kind
Yeah,
of
it's
like-
very different. Look at the end.
it's like not a point. It starts with a square. I like
Is
that.
this where you began? Here?
No.
Or the-
That's where you end.
This is where you end.
Oh.
So you end, when you're finished, you end up casting on.
That is just
Oh,
the coolest thing.
It really is a very, very pretty shawl.
Oh,
Meg,
and-
did you finish yours yet?
Yeah.
I keep
Joyce-
meaning to ask her, and I
Joyce
keep
did.
forgetting.
Joyce finished hers.
But yeah, it's really lovely.
And what color is that, Joyce?
That's great. But you know what? Meg took the blue.
Oh, darn
Meg took
it.
the blue.
yeah.
And then they had a salmon color, and I thought,
No, that
that's
wasn't-
not
that
really
wouldn't
my
be you.
color.
Yeah.
And then she had a green color, which also was not my color.
Yeah, the gray.
So
was, the gray
I
was
took the gray.
you.
I still love it.
In her defense,
Yeah,
there
well-
was no blue left.
Right, that's
Beautiful
right. We got it.
sister
I got
was
it when we were down at YarnCon. So yeah, the girls
a
were with
beautiful
me.
sister.
Meg had bought the beautiful sister. Meg had gotten the blue before we got there. So yeah, very cute.
So
but,
pretty.
yeah,
Very nice.
I do-
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very nice.
I know that was a long.
It was
process.
long, but it's very pretty.
All right. And what are you knitting, my dear? Or what did you, no, I guess that would be what did you
finish? Oh, I'm very proud of myself. I've created a sock pattern.
Yay!
Our very own sock designer.
She's the designer.
Look how cute
these are the basket of stitches socks.
Aren't they cute?
By little old me.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Now, it took me weeks to get it right. I attempted many times. I liked the overall pattern, but well, it was a process, let me just say that. And I feel like the end result is just perfect. I love it. And, you know, it's a regular heel and gusset. And hopefully when you are viewing this podcast, I'll have figured out how to get my pattern on Ravelry.
Okay, so it's going to be available on Ravelry.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, and I thank my test knitters. Joyce was one of them.
I have mine here.
Show those off in
mine
a different
were done in
stitched together, right?
Stitched together.
Yeah, look at those. So if you tilt them back a little bit,
Yeah, you can see the pattern a little bit better.
And I should mention that mine were knit with Lolo Did It Everyday Sock in the colorway Lucille.
Lolo Did It Everyday
Sock yarn.
Sock yarn. Beauties.
Yep, they were
Looks like
very fun to knit.
Kind of looks like a
very
Coca-Cola
easy to
float
knit.
with a cherry on top.
Very
Really?
cute.
Yeah, Coca-Cola float with a
yes,
cherry
you're
on top.
right. Well, it's awesome yarn, so I do like
Love
that.
it.
So
Yeah, she does have nice
bravo to Lolo Did It.
Yay, and bravo to you. Congratulations.
congratulations,
our
Irene.
little pattern maker.
Thank
So
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The ideas were just turning around.
With all the sock knitting you do,
Right.
I'm not surprised.
Oh,
and I see
okay.
more in your future, for sure.
We shall see.
For sure. All right, and what are you knitting?
Well, I'll pass on that. I have something in No Bare Feet.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have something I'm knitting. And
Let's see.
It's another one of those, sorry, I didn't mean to bend your ankle. Oh, it's another one of those projects that I've had in my closet that I bought this at Stitches many moons ago and started it, and of course, you know, decided it was
Martina Beam.
Martina Beam.
I don't know if you can see that.
Anyway, I don't know if I want to try to pronounce this because it looks like
Via Harte, I think, huh?
okay, because I thought it looked like vagina.
Via.
Via Harte.
Those are killing me.
Or Via Jante. V-I-A.
China.
Okay. Chinchilla.
Anyway, it's the cutest pattern, and I started it. I bought the yarn at Stitches. I was so excited about it. It is the cutest thing. Okay, so I got this great yarn. Look at this.
Look at this yarn ball. Oh
Yeah.
my God. It's
Whoa! Holy smokes. Is that
my
one
God.
skein?
Wow.
Just tie them all together.
No, it's one skein at Miss
Seriously.
Babs. I know, but I don't know the color.
Oh,
or the-
yowza. Isn't this
Yes,
yowza?
yes.
Well, yowza.
Yowza.
Yowza. The
So-
color
right.
is beautiful.
So this is the
Wow, the
start
color
of it.
is stunning.
And it is a
Wow.
hollow kind of a thing that you get. It's just so cool. I love it. So
It really is nice.
it's really kind of cool. So anyway, I'm knitting it. I found it, which means I have to finish it.
I think you should. It's absolutely
the color is
stunning.
beautiful.
This
Ann.
is-
Look at how pretty it is on you.
My
Oh my
mother has always
gosh.
told me that this is my color, and I think I got sick of it because she made me wear it all the time. But
Okay,
I
you've
do
had a
love-
reprieve, and now
I'm
go
kind of
for it.
looking at it, going, yeah, I
It's
really want to kind of work
beautiful.
on this. So, and I love the yarn.
Very, very
Yeah.
nice.
So, and the hard part's done because now it's just knitting.
I like Miss Babs.
Wow.
I
And you know, it is kind of nice to have it all caked up and
Yeah.
not have to change skeins.
I agree.
This has a place. Now, when you purchased it, was it already like...
Yes, it was already
oh my
like
gosh,
that.
that's so nice.
I mean, it was just humongous.
It is humongous.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see if it says how many yards it takes because I know it's like millions.
yeah, it's a hunk of burning love here. I like it. And the dyes in
it's so
here are
great.
just, it's like beet,
It's like
red,
raspberries.
burgundy. Yes. Very, very nice.
Let me see if I can find it.
Now, are you saying that this whole amount of yarn goes into this particular
Yes, ma'am.
pattern? So they paired it up?
Doesn't say, excuse me, it doesn't say yardage, it says 300 grams.
Wool miser lace.
lace.
Well, look at
garn.
how Martina's all, bound up in there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
look at this
it's
cool.
big.
Look how big this, and it's
very long.
It goes like over your head. There's still like a million ways to wear it. Look it up on Ravelry. It is really fun because I was real excited about it
this
when
is
I
so
bought it.
you finish it.
I know I need to finish it. It is.
That's
It is really
nice.
cool. So I thought I'd bring it. I found it in the in the yarn
Right.
room.
I am very intrigued by it.
The yarn room, which by the way, people.
Did you start your project in there?
I'm going to start my de-stash of all my wonderful yarns that I have in there. I have so much yarn I will never knit. And I've decided while I'm off this summer, I'm going to de-stash and probably sell some of my yarn on, I don't know what. If anybody has any ideas of where the best place to put it up, I know you can put it on Ravelry, but I didn't know if there was like a special thread on Ravelry where you could list it just for sale, or if I might be better off just, doing it on the internet, but I'm going to...
I don't actually know. I've not done it before.
Yeah.
Although, Meg has put all her stash on there.
Yeah.
I wonder if...
Well, maybe I think I've seen, when I've looked up yarns, they'll say that it's in stash and whether it's for sale or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was kind of hoping...
I've seen that for sale.
You want to do more of an eBay, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of want to do more of a, like,
Well, maybe
just...
eBay.
Yeah.
Why
Or,
not? Yeah.
I know there's, like, some local things, too. But if anybody has any ideas to give me a hand, I'm going to, like... These girls can attest. I have a yarn shop. I
Yeah,
really
it's
seriously
ridiculous.
do.
Yeah, you simply don't have enough years in your life. I hate to say it. You'll live to be 150. However,
Yeah. I mean, it's...
you got to know. You have to know when to let go.
I need to de-stash some and then just, like, have more of a reasonable stash.
Your reasonable is probably not going to be reasonable, but you can try.
You know me well. So
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
so if anybody has any great ideas out there to help me de-stash, let me know. Okay. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Now, what are you knitting, my dear?
Well, I'm knitting on a pair of mitts that I told my daughter I would make her. But the reason I started these was because I joined the summer mitten cal with Rachel of Treehouse Knits and Denise from Earth Tones Girl.
Yeah.
And I purchased my yarn from Legacy Fiber Arts. This is my first time purchasing from them. And these are the colors I'm going to do my mitts in. And this is Hot Tomato and this is Silver Lining.
Hot tomato! I love
Beautiful
it.
Isn't that
yarn.
cute?
And I watched their podcast.
Yeah, it's
So cute together, mother-daughter team.
And here's the pattern I'm going to do. It's called End to May. Now, I haven't started these yet because I'm not experienced with the two color stranded mittens. So yesterday I thought, I'm going to practice a little bit. So do you remember actually Diane from River Falls Plantation made these mitts?
These are so...
They're so cute. Actually, I think I'll show this page.
I want a pair of these.
And one says pow and one says bam. So I thought I'll start practicing on these. Well, I've come to find they're really addicting. Now, my tension is not good. And a few places it is. A few places I'm tight, a few places I'm loose. But they're so much fun to knit. And I'm doing this sample out of the Knit Picks palette yarns. The yellow is Canary and the pink is Cosmopolitan.
Oh, the
God,
colors
they're
together
And they're
are so nice.
cute.
It almost looks like a comic strip.
It does. It's like
Well,
it's
I
like
think-
Batman kind
Yeah.
of
Right.
in a feminine form.
And you can see here where this
Starts
word, I
to
think
say
it's
bam
gonna
and
be
pow.
Bam's going to say right there. But
Oh my
here
God.
I'm really loose. And here I'm even, but it might be a little too tight. So I'm going to work on it for the rest of the day and see if I can even out my tension because I really would like to
Those
start
are
my
so cute.
mitts pretty quickly.
I'd like to have a pair of those.
But they're so cute. Oh, and the other thing, I actually had Angie try these on. And I am a tight knitter anyway, but they said, you know, size 1 needles and size 2 needles. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I can barely get my hand in there. Angie can get her hand in there, but
Well, maybe it's the style.
it's a little
of it.
snug. So I'm hoping when they block
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit,
they're gonna be
I think
okay.
they're going to be okay.
they'll be okay. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, tons of fun.
I might try those.
Oh my gosh. If you will do these, you can do a sock.
Yes.
Stop swearing at me.
Yes. Let's both swear at her. It's time.
Stop swearing
Yeah,
at
we
me.
will continue to swear until
yeah.
August 1st, 2018.
They're so much
Yeah.
fun to do.
And like socks being a swear word, these say
Pow and bam.
fighting words.
Yeah, that pattern's called fighting words. Really,
These
really
are
cute.
cute. Oh.
So that's what I'm in the process of knitting. I'm practicing knitting.
Well, you're doing an awful
So you're
good job
practicing before you actually start the
Well, it is because I'm a thrower,
Yeah.
and you can do, in order to keep the yarns from untangling, I wanted to try and do the continental.
Oh.
Well, of course I'm lousy at it because I don't ever do it. So
That's what
I find
intentions
that very, very fumbly. And I've listening to both girls on their podcast, they say, you know, basically stranding the looser is better, not sagging, but loose to draw across the stitches. But I still think I'm rather tight on the throwing. So I doubt I will do them on size 1s and 2s, but I will probably go up to either 2s to 3s or even 3 to 4. It's just so.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to rip these out? And
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I would continue with
I'm gonna
what you've
finish
got
it,
going
and
on
then I'll
now.
block it.
Right.
It may determine whether I make the other one
Yeah.
or not.
right.
But I'll at least finish one. But really,
How hard do you think it's going to be to put the thumb in there with all that color work?
Well,
that's what I'm really worried about.
listening to the girls, Denise and Rachel, they actually have a method to put the thumb in, and it's basically like the afterthought heel or forethought heel, where you put a strand of waste yarn in.
Oh.
And then you continue, and then when you go back to do the thumb, you pick up the stitches on the top and on the bottom, and then you go in the round again, which is genius. I know. So that's I'm gonna try that as well. That doesn't scare me as much as continental knitting, but I have no.
Well, and I think your
I
brain
don't have any
path-
practice.
Well, see, and I
is
continental
already-
knit and trying to throw freaks me out. So,
Well, so you'll be, you know, maybe. And
I
they
would just
say-
knit them both on one hand. I just couldn't.
Well, but then all the yarns twist, because that's what I normally would have done. I would have, you know, carried the new color from underneath.
Yeah.
But then in the end, your yarns are a complete tangled mess.
Oh.
So, and that was the reason I wanted to do it this way.
Well, maybe we'll all learn
The,
something new.
the other way works.
I can't wait to
but-
see the end result.
I
of
can't
this.
So
either.
we'll see. So hopefully by the next podcast, I'll have
Those are just
finished
so
these and have
stinking
started my
cute.
mitts because I really would like to get to the mitts, but I just didn't want to jump in.
Now, is this yarn a little thicker, you think?
This is DK weight.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And this is the fingering. So therein lies.
So
maybe
when you
that's
do
why.
when you do the set for your knit along, they'll be with a little bit thicker, so that might even make it a little easier for
That's
your
a good
May.
point.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I just really
That makes
don't know,
sense.
but there really are so much fun. And I started at like 5 o'clock yesterday, and the first thing I did this morning was
Pick them out.
pick them up and do them because it's just so fun.
Well, and the color is just addicting.
Yeah, and the colors are really, really cute.
Who doesn't like pink?
Yeah, very
Right.
cute. It does look very cartoonish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
Very
cute.
cute. So we'll see.
Awesome.
That's what I got.
All right. So
What
we will.
else do you have, Joyce? Weren't you going to talk about?
Oh, your
Oh,
mohair.
yes. One other thing, and actually, I'm sorry I didn't mention it on the last podcast, but there was a few ladies who talked about ripping an easy way to rip the mohair out. Remember the cardigan that I had finished and didn't like it anymore, and I want to rip it out. And 3 ladies, Irma, Brenda, and Donna Marie, said, Joyce, I heard if you put it in the freezer, it's easier to pull out. So Irene's going to insert a little video here of my daughter filming me trying to rip the mohair out. Okay, everyone. I got suggestions from 3 viewers, Irma, Donna Marie, and Brenda, about putting the project or the mohair in the freezer, and it should come out nicely. So I've just taken it out of the freezer, and now we're going to try and pull this all out. And actually, one snag. Hold on. Still kind of hangs up on itself. All right, let's try another one. Now it's still getting Still getting caught up on itself. So I can't say that this was truly a success, but it was worth a try.
I'm thinking it sounds like it didn't go well.
Well, it didn't go well. So it didn't work for me. Now, I don't know if it's because the mohair is really very lofty or if it's just...
Or maybe it has to be a certain setting on the freezer. Maybe it has to be super cold.
I don't know. I left it in there overnight like one of the girls suggested, and I got one row out. But as soon as it's almost right at the turn when you switch... When you turn back. So I knit a stuck in it.
That's what it looked like.
Knitted a row and then purled a row. It gets caught at that at that turn.
Right.
So that seemed to be the hang up.
Okay. Well, good to know. So we'll
I
start the
may
video.
just have to pick it. I'm determined.
Yeah.
I'll help you
We'll
pick
work
it out.
on it. Yeah. We'll all help you.
We'll all
Okay.
help.
Yes.
We'll
All
take
right.
turns.
Well, then we'll be at my house all day taking in and out of the freezer.
Will you have margaritas? Okay. Then I'm in. We'll get tired
All
of
right,
it.
just a pie.
But anyway, thank you ladies so much for your suggestions. I was so anxious to try it.
Yeah. We'll always take suggestions on anything because that's how you learn in knitting,
That's
right?
absolutely right.
Definitely true. Oh, wait. I got one more thing.
She's just full of knowledge today.
Well, I guess it can wait. Do we have stuff for Don't Tell Me Nothing?
Yeah,
I'm a
We
little
do.
of myself.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
All right, I'll wait.
Don't confuse the
Yeah.
podcast
forgot.
people.
We're moving on to
You people, your co-hosts are confused.
yeah. Don't confuse the anchor woman.
Yeah.
We are moving on to No Bare Feet.
All right.
Woohoo! And I have bare
Okay.
feet.
Shut up. All right, so ages ago, I showed you the yarn that I purchased. A little bit of an error because I thought that they were 100 grams and they were really 60 grams. It was the Regia yarn, and basically it was Perfect Kids Colors. So 60 grams probably makes a kid's sock. And the dilemma was, well, how am I going to make this an adult sock? And it was not a big deal. Basically, I used kind of mini skeins to start the cuff. This is cute. You're going to love the name of this one. It was Stitched Together Neptune's Navel Lint.
Ew. She has the coolest names. She's got one called Watch Me Whip. I've been dying to buy it. And then there's another one called Toe Jam.
Yeah,
It's like they're awesome. I love it.
Who would think of that?
I wouldn't, but yeah, it's pretty clever.
If you're a nurse, and I get it, but if you're not, maybe she is a nurse.
I don't know, but
maybe,
now I want
maybe,
some.
maybe that's her
profession
previous.
was nurse.
Good point.
Now maybe I want some navel lint.
Not me. Anyway, I used the strong heel so that I could continue the stripe pattern, and it came out
Beautiful.
really very nice. And there you
The
go.
strong heel named after the designer, not
Correct.
because it is a strong heel.
Yeah, they turned out really cute.
They're
So
beautiful.
thank you. That's
They're my favorite colors.
They're not your size.
I know.
You'll have to knit up a pair for yourself. This poor thing. She'll be in a straitjacket before
I'm
we're
going to
through
be
with
in a
her.
straitjacket when it comes to
Oh
this.
my gosh.
It's,
Not before
it's giving
we're through
me,
with her, before
it's
you're
giving me-
through with her.
It's giving me a heart attack.
Heart palpitation.
Yeah, like, oy vey. Not in a good way. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Got a good month to get a pair of socks.
I would go barefoot in the winter.
Oh my gosh,
Just-
Angie.
seriously.
All right, we'll see what
I did
happens.
not bring my socks, so I got nothing.
Okay,
Okay.
moving on.
Moving right along. Okay. Don't tell my husband.
See the nun?
Shh.
My chair squeezed.
Ooh.
Well, I did
What?
some online shopping.
Oh, let's see.
It's
Nothing like
nothing
shopping.
Like all of them.
crazy, but I ended up buying this Regia tweed
That's pretty.
for Ply
Yeah, nice
yarn.
color.
So it's kind of taupey with some nubbies in there.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cute.
I thought
real
it was
pretty.
nice. Probably goes with a lot of things. And this was intriguing.
Oh.
I've never had
That's
this
gonna be
before.
cute.
Lana Grossa
Oh, me
Carnival.
Look at the colors. It's
Yeah.
my
Color
favorite.
5501.
I mean, if you give those to her, she might knit them.
Would you?
It's her colors.
I would do that.
Just trying to help you out.
Look, she's torturing me.
Oh, and finally, first time I've been dying to do this, nomadic yarns from St. Charles.
What?
Yes!
Seriously. That's right near us. St. Charles is right near where we're at. Oh.
Dobby's a free elf.
Yeah, those are cute.
I
meant to ask you if you'd gotten it.
I love that little Dobby guy.
Isn't it nice? The colors are
Yeah, very
gorgeous.
cute.
Okay, I want to order some of this. She's in St. Charles?
Yes.
You're going to put it in your detached stash pile?
Yes, Angie.
No, I'm going to keep it all. I want to keep it all. I want to just throw it in a bathtub and roll around in it. I have so much
Free
yarn.
yourself.
So
Free
much
yourself.
yarn. I have a trunk full of sock yarn.
Okay.
I don't knit
The problem continues.
socks. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Did she agree? We'd have to go back and look at the picture. Did she agree? I think she agreed. Didn't she agree?
I think I said I'd do something.
You're right. She's got to do something. Something. Show your support of your
Yeah.
fellow knitters.
Guys,
Co-workers.
give me some come on, encouragement. I don't know. I'm thinking
Sock
thick.
mojo,
I'm thinking
sock
thick socks,
mojo.
you know, like
I
that
said
would fit.
worsted.
Yeah, I'm thinking like socks that would fit the little Dobby dude. That would be about this big and thick yarn, and I'll be all good.
Little keychain.
Yeah, keychain sock.
We will accept anything from Angie.
Oh,
How's that?
She's not eligible anymore.
Sock, though.
I know,
yeah.
but-
Yeah, it is funny that we should be doing this, torturing you for.
but you know what?
But that's okay. We, you know.
As a knitter, I probably should be trying to expand my horizons.
Yes.
Even
Yeah,
though
definitely.
That's a swear word. And I mean, I should be, but they just freak me out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Time
Good.
will
It's
tell.
all good.
Tune in next time.
Well,
Okay, I have, besides the Legacy Fiber Arts yarn, along with this Cal, I've heard Denise talk about these mitten blockers from Patricia of Knitography, and she is, I think she's P4 Chen on Instagram. And they're for the Selbu mittens. And they just arrived, and they are so lovely.
oh my God. Aren't they the cutest thing ever?
Oh,
Look at
They
these.
are the
nice.
cutest thing ever.
Wow.
And they smell so lovely. It's her bee butter. And they came all the way from Norway. And
In one piece?
In one piece. My biggest fear is that they would be broken on their way here. But they arrived a few days ago, and they're just lovely.
They're so cute.
They're beautiful.
Even just to decorate, they're pretty.
I know.
Yeah,
So-
Oh,
they're,
I don't
yeah.
even know whether I'd want to use them,
Well,
actually.
I'm a little hesitant, and I'm gonna need to get some of her bee butter so that I can continue to condition them, because that's my biggest fear, is that they dry out at some point. So, and that was all I got.
Okay.
Well, those are really cute.
Yeah, they
I'm
are
just
really
searching
cute.
Instagram here to see if she comes up. And
Yeah, she should be P4. I think
there she is.
P4
Look at
Chen,
those
yeah.
darling things. I just put in cell blockers, and all these great pictures came
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, she sent me a little postcard.
Super cute. Yeah,
What
take a look
country?
at it.
What country? What country is she?
Norway.
Norway?
In the
Yeah.
middle of Norway.
Wow.
Yeah, super cute.
Yeah, very cute.
Well, I think
That's all
that's
I
about
have.
all we
Yes,
have today.
That's it.
So, love those little sock blockers.
I know.
Super cute.
Well, mitten blockers.
Mitten
I did
blockers.
the same thing.
Mitten blockers. But I mean, I think even just to decorate, they're super darling.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. So, like, if you don't knit socks, maybe you could just hang those sock blockers up on the wall.
Well,
and
I
look at them.
don't know how good I'm going to be with the with
do
the
that with-
mittens. So we'll
She's
see.
going to be fantastic.
Well,
She's
I
going to be
like
the
these
mitten queen.
adventures.
She'll be the sock
Yeah.
queen, and I'll
Yeah.
be just like doing nothing.
Like a queen should. Oh, yeah, bless us. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sprinkle us with fairy dust.
Right,
Thank you,
well,
Angie.
it's glitter. You know I love my glitter. Glitter and sparkle, my favorite colors. Well, thank you for joining us today, guys. We had a blast as always. Don't forget to please subscribe, share us with your friends, hit the thumbs up. It's great for the knitting community as well as for us. We love being here and sharing our time with you and learning from you and you learning from us. We think it's just a great thing. So like I said, don't forget to, thumbs up, like us, and follow us on Instagram. And thanks again.
Happy knitting.
It's good for your health.
Bye,
Bye,
folks.
But yeah, but you've got all that blue, so that
Blue is a
kills
good color for Joyce.
Mhm,
It's
it is a
very
good color.
pretty in blue.
Just wouldn't you
Isn't it supposed to be pretty in pink, though, right?
Yeah,
Pink, blue. It's okay.
I can't see.
My color is black. I love
Like your soul.
I look black too, but I look black because you can wear anything with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's really the reason I like gray.
Oh, you could
I
put
didn't
anything
realize
with
I look
it?
like shit in gray, but
Oh,
that's the reason.
four-letter
I like
word.
gray. Okay, take that up. But that's the reason I like gray because you can wear literally any color
Yeah.
with it.
That's why I wear black.
Yeah.
I like
So.
All right, girls.
All right, let's go, girlies.
Ready?
Okay.
We're episode 25.
Yay. Awesome, honey. Awesome, honey.
Fine. All right, ready?
Okay.
Yep. Episode
1,
25.
2, 3. Hi, everybody.